What is up, everyone? Thanks for joining me. I'm KG. I wanted to do another market watch here. Like I said, I'm gonna get back to my market watches, even though I know a lot of people are like, dude, the market sucks, Yu-Gi-Oh's trash, game's dying, blah blah blah. It's not worth investing in. And I believe you, I'm with you. Like, it's not worth really investing. But if you guys need certain cards or want certain cards, it's still worth getting them while they're cheap. But I wanted to talk about Raigeki first. And I apologize to those of my subscribers, or those people that I let down, bro. I should have never stopped. I just have multiple kids and, I just chose to prioritize that, and I shouldn't have ignored my channel, but I'm back now, guys. I'm back. So anyways, Raigeki. I want to talk about this card. It's ultimate rare, highest rarity. In my opinion, this card comes in multiple high rarities, but as you can see, there's really pretty much none of these. So moving forward here, Irish Sword Soul. I wanted to talk about this card because there's none of these either. As you can see, there's three listings here, about 40 bucks, and then 45, and whatever people list it at, because people don't have this card. It does come quarter century secret rare, like a lot of the cards. Like I said, you got boned when a lot of those reprints came out, which is why I don't really invest in this game anymore. Just invest in the stock market, invest in crypto. Even right now, crypto's down. I'm telling you, invest in crypto. It's down for a reason, bro. This happens every time before the boom. I'm telling you. Yeah, and it's not financial advice, but if you're gonna invest in anything, invest in crypto. But anyways, back to the market watch. We're on Nessie now, Danger Nessie. I'm just showing you this because this card's actually down low. As you can see with the graph here, it's pretty much just at a low for its lifetime. So if you want these, you can get them for 35 bucks. Like I said, I'm not saying buy anything. I'm not saying you should buy anything. I'm just showing you guys what's cheap, showing you guys what's in a good place right now. Dino Wrestler Pangrowtops. Of course, this card comes QCR. You can get it for a couple dollars. I like that idea, just getting the QCR for cheap. But personally, I play these CRs. I'm looking to get two more of these myself because I have one. It looks great, and it's very, very rare. If you guys remember when this card came out, it's just extremely rare. A lot of people do not have this card. And you can see with the quantities, not many, and it goes up extremely fast. So it's at a low right now. I think if you guys want a card like this is the good time to get it. Like I said, not saying you should invest in anything. I'm just saying that if you want this card, it's a good time to get it. Now, moving forward here, I wanted to talk about Radiant Typhoon Sven. A couple of the Radiant Typhoon cards. The reason I want to talk about this is because it's going up in price. I actually pulled one of these and then got my second copy for like $4. But as you can see here, you can start at 5 bucks, but then 6 bucks, 7 bucks, 8 bucks, and beyond. So I'm just saying, if you guys want these cards, I don't think they're going to get reprinted anytime soon. They just came out in Doom of Dimensions, so I don't know if these are going to get reprinted anytime soon. Maybe just get yourself a Swin or 2 Swin, because these cards do facilitate one card combos. They can get you 2 level 3s on board, which is amazing. 2 level 3s can get you a lot. It can get you Fiendsmith combo. It can get you a Cherubini, which gets you to a bunch of other combos like Radivar, Masir. It can get you to a lot of different things. 2 level 3 monsters, and then on top of that, it gets you an MST. So this is part of, like I said, the one card combo for this deck. So I would go ahead and, if you guys want Sven, or you guys want to have an access to another one card combo, I would definitely look into Radiant Typhoon Sven, Eldum, and then the Chant. Make sure you get. Okay, I'm rambling. I'm just trying to tell you guys what it is. Okay, Infinite Impermanence. This is another card. This card's getting reprinted soon, I believe, in the 5D set. Yeah, the 5D set. So, I'm not saying go out and go crazy, but what I am saying is that there's a few copies of this card that are low in quantity. So the Flame of Destruction copy first editions, these are low in quantities. I wouldn't really look into these QCRs. There's just a lot of these on the market. The Imperms from the 25th anniversary set, the PCRs, as you can see here, you got some for 6 bucks, some for 7, goes up to 8, 9, 11, it goes up quick. So that's what I'm trying to show you guys on this. It goes up really quick. There was another copy I wanted to show you guys as well. Just showing you guys copies that go up really quick, because obviously you can get this card in common. It's about to get reprinted again in common, so you can definitely get your hand on those. But I'm just showing you guys higher rarity copies that are going up in value that are low right now. So maybe consider these. Like I said, I'm not telling you guys to invest in anything, but just showing you guys what's low in quantities. Radiant Typhoon Crocea. Why am I bringing up this card? Well, this card is like $11. So if you guys look at it, 11, 12, 13 bucks for this card. I say screw that. What's the point when you can get a QCR, or excuse me, a Starlight Rare for like double the price and at least have some kind of chance of holding value? Because those secret rares are not going to hold value. Once the card stops being played, it won't hold any value. Once it gets reprinted down the line, it won't have any value. But this should maintain some kind of value. So I'm just saying, if you guys are going to go for Crocea, I would just bite the bullet and get the higher rarity. Bramble Rose Dragon, I'm bringing this up because it's very low in quantities. As you can see, 26. The Starlights are already pretty much gone. I wouldn't buy those. I wouldn't touch those with a 20-foot pole. You know what I'm saying? But as you can see here with these, they just go up in price quickly. You got some for $6 right here starting out, $6 because with the shipping you're gonna pay like $6, and then $9, $10. Like I said, you see what I'm saying? So this is why I wanted to get back to my market watches, because I want to show you guys cards that are going up in price. Not saying you should invest in anything. Like I said, don't invest in Yu-Gi-Oh anymore, bro. Like, it's just not worth your money at the end of the day. You know, because you don't know what's going to happen with these cards, and Konami could just decide to screw you and just reprint shit. So I'm not saying buy cards or invest in cards. I'm just saying that certain cards are low right now, so maybe look into them. Now, I did want to talk about Dogmatika Fleur-de-Lis. Why I'm bringing up this card, because it's another one of those cards that I think is very good. I think, you know, you guys might want to have this in your arsenal, but for this price, I can't really justify this. Like I said, I don't even have this card, and I play Regenesis. So, you know, I would love to have this card in my arsenal, but I'm not paying this much for it. I'm just gonna wait for the hype to die down, wait for a reprint or something, and then try to get it then. And sometimes you gotta bite that bullet with certain cards, like, you know, especially nowadays. Like I said, after what they did with the reprints, I'm just not gonna get cooked ever again. If I'm not getting a Starlight for cheap, I'm just not gonna get it. It's just that simple. So yeah, like I said, I would hold off on Fleur-de-Lis. But, you know, I'm just showing you guys some cards, like I said. Anyways, Ghost Ogre. Why am I bringing up Ghost Ogre? KG, Ghost Ogre's trash right now. That's why I'm bringing it up. Because this card's absolutely ass right now, but this card's not going to be ass forever. You can get yourself into a QCR, either rarity of the QCR, either type, for around $14. I would recommend that. If you guys like the QCRs, maybe get one of those. If you're not really big on the QCRs, look into the PCRs, because, you know, these are still looking good, and they're cheap right now. And then you have the original print secret rare Ghost Ogres. I like the idea of these as well, because if you were playing around this time, you know how rare this card is. It's impossible to pull. Very rare card, and it goes up significantly. So if you're the type that just likes that likes original prints, not a bad time to get an original print Ghost Ogre. And if you're the type that likes high rarity stuff like me, then you definitely want to get into these ogres that are ulti, because this is a low, bro. Like, this is incredibly cheap for these cards. Like I said, whenever hand traps have an off season, like whenever they're not good, they're gonna go down significantly. So this is your chance to get your hands on ulti ogres if you want them. Like I said, I'm not telling you to invest in anything or hold anything, but if this is something that you want for your collection, I would definitely recommend getting it, because now's a great time. Thank you guys for joining me for this market watch. I'll be back real soon. Leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe. Like I said, I know I let you guys down by not continuing to do these market watches, so I won't make that mistake again. I'll be back real soon, guys. Have a good rest of your day. Take care.
Help me! Help me!